Hello everyone, welcome to 3ddesignacademy.com. In this lesson, we will learn about how to create a ball corner. So what's a ball corner? Ball corner is a surface that blends together the secondary surfaces. In Alias, you start with the primary surfaces as indicated in yellow. So you build the model to your desired specifications and design and make them a hard edge model. And after that, you add the secondary surfaces, or also called the fillets, between the primary surfaces. Now, when you are done with the secondary surfaces, you have to put a surface that blends the secondary surfaces together, which leads us to the green surface over here, which is called a ball corner or a tertiary surface. Now it's called a tertiary surface because it connects and blends together the secondary surfaces to secondary surfaces. This requires a lot of skills and a lot of understanding of Alias. So in today's lesson, I'm going to show you guys how to create a ball corner using different techniques. Okay, so for this example, it's actually pretty easy. It's just a flat surfaces. So we're going to be doing something a little bit more practical and realistic and try to put a ball corner on this set of surfaces over here. So first of all, I'm just going to hide those over there. And we have a very standard and plausible example right here. You're going to have a set of surfaces that meets in the corner. It's going to have a little bit of crown. It's going to have maybe a sharper corner than 90 degrees. And now let's see if I can build a ball corner over here. So before we do that, let me just start by putting fillets on it, or the secondary surfaces. So I'm going to say chord G2. I think the chord length of 50 should work. Form factor on 1. I think that should give us a pretty good corner over here. And I'm just going to make them edge align over here and an edge align over here. And because I would prefer to keep all the surfaces extended all the way through, so I'm going to check the trim type, or change the trim type to curved surface like this. And now I'm going to put one over here, edge align over here and over here. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete the construction history. I'm going to trim this side, trim that side, and trim that side. Oh, actually, I should make this a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to untrim over here, and let's see if I can put something a little bigger. So maybe 75. Just going to put a fillet here like this. I think that looks good. And let me just delete the construction history over here. I'm going to trim this side and trim that side. Okay. So in Alias, there is actually something called a ball corner tool. So if you click on this one, you'll see that it's got various options that you can use. So in order to create this ball corner, in this particular lesson, I'm going to be using this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to, first of all, change the setting to curvature. And the prompt line says, select 3 transitional intersecting surfaces that meet in the corner and press go when done. So what it's asking me to do is click on all the fillets. So I'm going to click this one, and this one over here. And I'm going to say go. And select the 4th primary surface for the 4th edge in the corner and press go when done. So what it's asking for is, where do you want this corner, or let me just go back to the example over here. Where do you want this rounded corner to be? Now in Alias, you rarely build a surface with 3 edges. Usually, most of the times, you want to build a surface with 4 edges. So you want there to be a corner, a rounded corner, so that it can build a 4th edge. So you got 1 edge over here, 2 edge over here, or 2nd edge, 3rd edge, and 4th edge. So basically it's telling you to select the surface that you want the 4th edge to be. So let me just go back over here, and I'm going to click on the ball corner tool. I'm going to click on 3 transitional surfaces. I'm going to say go, and I'm going to select the 4th one, and I'm also going to say go like this. Now in this case, it didn't build, but it's actually telling you what to do. So it says select 4 intersections found, select exactly 2 intersections, arrow markers to define 2 of the ball corner surface corners, and press go when done. Okay, so what it's telling you to do is basically pick the corner that is actually intersecting where the ball corner edge is going to be. So right now you'll notice that this is intersecting over here, but that's not where the ball corner is going to go. So what you want to do, you want to click this one and this one. This is going to be one of the intersections where the ball corner edge will go. So you want to select those. So I'm going to press go like this, and it's going to create a ball corner like that. This is actually pretty darn easy. This is one of my favorite tools to use, especially when I'm finishing up a model. It's very quick. It's reasonably good with continuity. So it's it's one of the best tools that Alias has. Now, the only problem is you'll notice that there's a lot of spans. So what you want to do is, right now it's set to curvature, so that's good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn explicit control on. And by default, I believe it is a 5 degree by 5 degree and single span on each side. Now, that actually creates a very clean ball corner right here. But what you want to do is you just want to make sure that the continuity is good. Now you'll notice that it is actually failing curvature over here. So it looks like it's failing 0.15 and it's failing curvature by 0.16. So I'm going to try to solve those. Now, in order to get these numbers, what you want to do is, by default, I don't think those show up. So what you want to do is actually, let me just reset the tool like this. And let me just go back to the history. I'm going to turn continue checker on. Okay. So by default, the continue checker tells you that it's a failing curvature here and failing curvature here. But that doesn't tell you exactly where it is. So what you want to do is go over to surface continue over here. Show max label, turn that on. Show comb, turn that on. And what you want to do is just delete the locators like this, Control Shift, middle mouse button, and I'm just going to turn them back on. Or you can just go back to the tool like this, query the history, and just turn the continue checker on. Now there's probably several ways to solve this. So what you want to do is you probably want to play with the edge ratio. Now this is going to change the size of this one over here. So it looks like we were able to reduce a little bit. So let me see if I can. Okay, so we were able to achieve a curvature just like that by just changing the edge ratio. And let's see if, yeah, there we go. And we got curvature on all sides just by changing the edge ratio from 0.7 to 0.55. Now, considering the difficulty of how to create a ball corner, by using this ball corner tool, we were able to achieve the ball corner very, very easily, considering how difficult it is to create a ball corner in Alias. All right, that is one of the ways to create a ball corner. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.